Hello there! It's me, Luke. I'm here again with another whiskey first impression. I'm going to be tasting whiskey here that I've never tasted before, never even looked at the bottle, and should be an adventure. So today's whiskey is Caol Ila 12-year-old. Caol Ila is an Islay whiskey. This is one of the remaining Islay whiskeys I have not tasted, the other being Bowmore. And I've had a request to spend some time with this, and I thought I would. Well, I found a good deal on it, a nice price, and I thought now's the time. So I'm pretty excited to taste this. Should be pretty interesting. Caol Ila is a peated whiskey that's used a lot in blends. Johnny Walker being one of them, and it's. I think from what I've read, it's kind of a peated whiskey that's sort of in between as far as being overpowering or not peated at all. So should be interesting. This is 43%, bottled at 43% alcohol, and owned by Diageo, Caol Ila, the big whiskey conglomerate that owns quite a few other distilleries. And here's the bottle. I am excited to taste this, so get right to it here. And there's the back. They use a lot of fancy marketing words, like hazy shafts of sunlight glancing through the morning cloud. Sea air aromas. Okay, that's interesting. Sweet, smoky, dry flavors. Whatever. I haven't looked at any tasting notes for this, although in the past I've watched some videos on, like Ralphie's video tasting Caol Ila. So I have an idea of what to expect, but I mean, not really. So Caol Ila has been distilling continuously since I think like the 1850s or 1870s, something like that. So they've been in business for a long time. In 1970, the early 1970s, they did some renovation, and at that time added some more stills to keep up with production demands. And at that time, I think switched to, I don't know what they were doing before, but switched to buying malted barley from Port Ellen Maltings. This is the big malted barley seller on Islay, I believe. So, and from what I've read, their character changed at that time. So, if you have a chance to taste a Caol Ila from before the early 1970s, it will probably taste quite different from what this tastes like. And I probably will never have a chance to do that, since that's probably way outside my price range, but interesting to know. Okay, so I've showed you the box. I'm going to open this. I've never opened this before. Okay. Caol Ila. Lovely bottle. I think this bottle is quite possibly the same bottle used for Talisker, which is also owned by Diageo. The shape, I mean, of the bottle. Lovely bottle. Strong, good shape, not like off-putting in any way. Very nice. It's kind of an off gray-green color. Kind of interesting. Here's what the bottle looks like. There we go. I don't know if the information on here is the same that's on the box, but you can have a look either way. Yeah, it looks like about the same. Islay character with sublime drinkability. Lovely. Okay. That's enough reading. It's time to taste this baby. Okay, so the foil on the top looks like it's been a little roughed up here, but hopefully I will be able to get this to open. A small tool. There we go. Okay, great. Okay, first sniff. Nice. Yeah. So already it's obviously not as heavily peated as a Laphroaig or Lagavulin. And once again, I forgot to look up whether this is chill filtered or colored. But judging by the color that's here, I mean, it's very pale. What color is this? On my scale, I'm getting amber -1, 1.5 maybe. So if they're coloring this, they're not doing that much. As far as chill filtering goes, though, I mean, it looks pretty clear. It's not terribly cold in here, so it probably wouldn't be that cloudy either way, but whatever. I'll put a note in the video once I'll go look it up and find out for you. Okay, so nose. So pepper. The peat is actually the smokiness is not overpowering. There's a fruitiness there that's very nice. Not like a sherry note, just kind of a sweet fruit. A little bit hot on the alcohol, but not terrible. Not to a point where I want to add water. I just want to let it kind of open up for a little bit. Quite nice. I think I'd have to spend some time with this to get some other notes out of it. It's once again, I mean, with a peated whiskey, it's hard to get past the smoke, and that's what I'm experiencing here. It's not terribly smoky, but it's enough that I'm not quite able to get to the other notes in there. So taste. So there's a little bit of that Laphroaig phenolic hospital flavor, but not overpowering like Laphroaig is, where it's just really strong in your mouth. A little bit of smoke. The finish is pretty short, not a whole lot going on there. The nose is sweeter than the taste at this point. I bet if I added some water, I would get a little bit more sweetness out of this. And then, yeah, just kind of smoky through and through, but not overpowering. It's kind of just holding up the whiskey. Interesting. Yeah, this is pretty good. It's tastes to me like the kind of peated whiskey that you could go for if you like peated whiskey but don't want something overwhelming like a Laphroaig. Okay, well, that's my first impression. Not much more to say, but I'm very interested in this. I think it will be interesting to compare to some other whiskeys. Yeah, so that's been Caol Ila 12-year-old. Never tasted it before, never smelled it before. Good stuff. All right, I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.